两个孩子，两个国籍，变成单亲妈妈以后的黄小平，担心如果有一天，身为唯一可以替孩子争取公民权的他，万一有什么不测，那他8岁的大儿子就要被迫和2岁的儿子分开，自己一个人回到一个全然陌生的国度生活。
Malaysia. I don't want to be separated from my dog, my brother, my mom, my cousin, my grandma, my grandpa, and Malaysia is my home.
成为单亲妈妈以后呢，我就开始担心我孩子的那个国籍的问题，因为我有2个孩子都是不同的国籍，所以我就担心说他长大了以后，他的未来会怎么办呢？如果他长大以后他自己想要说他自己选择要回英国的话，我觉得身为一个母亲，我还不会那么的难过，因为毕竟是他自己的选择。那我最大的担忧就是说，如果他不想要回英国呢，那他该怎么办？因为他自小从2岁开始，他就在这里长大，所有的亲人都是在马来西亚，在英国没有亲人，对那个环境完全不熟悉，很痛心。就是说，我的儿子就是要被逼的离开，然后和自己的母亲和自己的弟弟分离。所以我就想说，身为一个母亲，我是应该有给我孩子公民权的这个权利。我孩子在这里长大，我孩子是马来西亚人，他就应该就是马来西亚人。
我现在是在马来西亚一所私立大学任教。那回国之前呢，我是在中国那边的大学，就是做研究，是那边的教职工。那个时候呢，我跟我丈夫都在大学里边教书，但是我们一直都想要让宝宝有这个马来西亚的国籍。在回来马来西亚之前呢，很不幸的，我的羊水就在中国那边羊水破了，就紧急剖腹的把孩子生下来了。那这是2016年的事情。那他一出生过后呢，我们就马上给他办理这个马来西亚国籍申请的手续。但是从2016年到现在呢，都一直没有下文，都不知道能不能到最后得到这个马来西亚的国籍。那据我所知呢，去年的10月份，马来西亚成功的就是成功的得到联合国人权理事会的一个席位但是我会想要问政府我们得到了这个人权理事会的席位，但是我们自己内部国家里边这么重大的男女不平等待遇的事情都还没有解决好，我们其实配上这个席位嘛？马来西亚是全世界唯一的25个国家之一，有在公民权这个事情上面有男女不平等的这个待遇的国家。那这个马来西亚国籍的事情呢，它其实不是一个种族、语言或者配偶的国籍的事情它其实是一个男女不平等的事情。因为同样的情况，如果是一个马来西亚籍的爸爸娶了一个外籍的妈妈，在外国生了小孩，这个小孩呢，可以在几周或者几个月时间就得到了马来西亚国籍。那这个事情，因为我是个女生，我是个女人所以我嫁了外籍丈夫，在外国生了小孩，而我的孩子就不能自动的得到马来西亚的国籍。所以这个是在最根本上是一个男女不公平、不平等的事情。
我跟我的太太没有在马来西亚没有合法的注册结婚，因为她是 被骗来马来西亚工作的。我没有不过是我只是小学毕业，所以我4个孩子，我以为拿到报圣纸就是马来西亚的公民。
因为申请了这几年的公民啊，其实从以前就申请了这样多年，我是一开始是真的会有点责怪父母的啦，因为这样的事情弄到我很麻烦，很多东西都不能做。然后后来就是看着爸爸这样子为我们奔波这样多，就觉得其实他也很尽最大努力来解决掉这些事情，所以过后我们也是配合他跟着努力的一起去想办法来解决掉这个问题。毕竟再讲这都是我们自己的人生了啊，也是我们要自己为自己的前途负责啊，不能靠父母那些。就我已经要接近18岁了嘛，现在我很迷茫我的前途，因为毕竟我什么身份证都没有，现在我做工也是要遇到很多困难，因为毕竟我没有身份证，做工都是非法的，然后很多福利我都不能享受，然后我就是交通license这些都不能考，所以就是没有身份证，导致我很多东西都做不到。这几年我意识到没有身份的问题会让我带来很大影响，比如就不能深造学习，所以我这几年都一直努力的读书，希望政府可以把我当成人才，让他可以给我一个公民这个身份，继续让我可以深造这些。
I am actually the adopted child of a Malaysian mother who was born overseas. So Malaysia's unequal citizenship laws deeply impact me personally, of course my own family, and definitely tens of thousands of families just like ours, where a Malaysian woman has decided to have a partner or a husband who is a non-Malaysian man and has given birth overseas. We migrated to Malaysia, and I actually have been living in Malaysia for more than 28 years continuously. I completed my primary school, high school, college, everything in Malaysia, but always on a student visa, because that is one of the core issues that children and adult children are denied access to services, all the way from education to healthcare to even many other important anchoring issues. For example, we have no access to scholarships, we have no access to things like housing loans, bank loans, car loans. Fast forward to today, we are still living through an endemic phase of the pandemic. Unfortunately, my mother contracted COVID last year. She passed away in August 2020, which was also a little bit before the good news that was announced for Family Frontiers, a group of mothers who are fighting for equal citizenship, where the High Court of Malaysia rules that Malaysian women and mothers do have equal rights, just like Malaysian fathers, for their citizenship. Connected to that, myself and my younger sister, we actually went to get our citizenship documentations from the JPN. However, we were denied twice so far because our mother is not with us. Malaysian women give birth to Keluarga Malaysia. How can you say that we will pick and choose which ones of you? And this affects all Malaysian women. You could be Malay, you could be Chinese, you could be Indian, you could be Kadazan, you could be from East Malaysia, West Malaysia.
I got pregnant, I called the embassy. I was in the United States, finishing my master's degree, and I called the embassy, Malaysian embassy, and or High Commission, and I asked them, okay, I'm pregnant. In all likelihood, I will have to defend my master's when I'm 8 months pregnant. So it'll be difficult for me. So I'll end up delivering in the United States. And I'm married to a foreigner, of course. So, but I want to make sure that my child gets Malaysian citizenship. So I asked when we went back, and Zuli was about 6 months old, 5 months old at that point. I brought her to the Jabatan Pendaftaran Keluarga Negara, the National Registration Department, and they told me, sorry Puan, your child born abroad, is not entitled to Malaysian citizenship. So you're going to have to apply like everyone else.
I came back late 2007, and within 6 months of coming back, or at least before my daughter was 6 months old, we submitted an application for citizenship. So we found out within 3 years that her application was rejected for this process. And so I tweeted the then Home Affairs Minister, Dato' Sri Syamuddin, and basically said, how is this the case when the government has issued an administrative amendment guaranteeing that mothers who are giving birth to their children abroad will have this process facilitated for them by the government? And his response was, well, that shouldn't be the case. You should have the option. And he tagged his head of immigration then. And then the head of immigration then said to me, oh, this shouldn't be a problem. When your daughter should have been given the option of dual citizenship until the age she was 18. I was like, well, this didn't happen. I was like, if this is the case, then why